How to make taco meat, a guide. Step 1 is to make a spice mix for your meat. Step 2 is to brown your meat in a pan. Step 3 is to add your spice mix to the meat. Step 4 is to stir to incorporate the spices. Optionally, you can add garlic and or mushrooms. Your first step to make your spice mix is to add 2 tablespoons of chili powder. Next, add a tablespoon of cumin. The next ingredient is 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. This thickens the spices and your meat. The next ingredient is 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. Be sure to mix your spices as you continue making your spice mix. If your spices are not properly mixed, then your meat won't end up tasting good. The next ingredient is 1.5 teaspoons of paprika. Be sure to not mix those up with tablespoons, otherwise you will get a very different taste. The next ingredient is 1 teaspoon of coriander. After that, add 2 teaspoons of cayenne. You can substitute other pepper spices if you need. Next, add a tablespoon of onion powder. As said before, be sure your spices are well mixed so your meat tastes good. Next, to start your meat, put some fat into a pan. This could be butter, but I use bacon fat. Wait for this to heat. And then next, add a couple teaspoons of garlic to the fat, if you want garlic, of course. This isn't great for vampires. Once your garlic is browned, then throw in 2 pounds of ground beef. You can substitute other meats if you choose, as long as they're ground. Make sure to not stir the meat too much. It has to brown on one side before you add your spices. If you stir it too much, it'll cook all the way through and won't have any time to incorporate your spicy flavors. When your meat is browned on one side, add your spices. Unspiced